Hello, everybody. We're here with Aaron Henderson, and he's a part of the Favorite Things exhibition at ZuCot Art Gallery. So we'll be talking to him about his artwork that's on this wall, and his art process, and any other things that he has to say. So go ahead.
Starting off with my process, I'm a narrative artist, and I work from stories. Okay, and so what I do is, because this singular narrative, I produce a lot of things from the same narrative, but I look to how I can use my creativity to create what I think might be different images of what those warriors might look like. And so I kind of let my imagination just run like it's going to run, and imagine that if I was a fierce warrior, this is what I might look like. The legend states that he was able to help over 30,000 enslaved Africans escape into the rainforest. And as an artist reading this story and thinking about someone who would allow themselves to be enslaved so that they could bring the enslaved people back, was an amazing thing, just learning the legend about him. Yeah, I got interested in that through a good friend who was from St. Croix. And he was telling me about him, and I started doing some research. And he produced a lot of fabric sculptures of Mukujumbes. And I have another friend from Trinidad that talked all the time about Mukujumbes. As a matter of fact, he even gave me a book on Mukujumbes and stuff. So I started, doing some research on it, and I happened to meet an artist from Senegal, and I was talking to him about Mukujumbes, and he said, they're all over West Africa, but in Senegal they're called chakapas. So they have the same meaning. Whether it's the same croix in the Western Hemisphere, anywhere in the Western Hemisphere, as they do in West Africa, and that is to ward off evil. And so I took that and kind of did my research and decided I would design and look at what I think they might look like. I had a lot of images of them, but I wanted to put my spin on it. I do a lot of work in gouache, and I like the bright and vivid colors, and usually work with gouache on paper. In this particular painting, it is on paper, but also work in wood and glass using gouache.
Okay. I hear, this is my last question, I hear that you brought up painting from your culture and your background. Can you speak as to why it's important to represent Black art?
Well, I think I'd rather say, painting from what you know, and you know your culture. There was a famous article written by Langston Hughes in 1926, and I think the title of the article was "The Artist in the Racial Mountain," and it was talking about artists, not only visual artists, but performing artists and artists in the language arts. How being true to yourself and who you are and your culture is the way to go. And there's the stories. We are one of the most wonderful stories known to humans, and so just tell our story. Not only does no one else know, we really don't know it ourselves, and so just do a little research and just work with that, but work from within yourself.
So is there anything that you would like to say to any young artists or people who are starting to get into art in itself? Okay,
if you're a young artist, my thing is you've got to work. And I mean every day. You'll never perfect it. You just draw and paint every day.
Alrighty. Well, that's it for me. If you'd like to say your name as a closing, that would be great.
Okay, my name is Aaron Henderson, artist.
Thank you.